Didn't I just did a video for like Intel 11 Gen chips? I got new chip, new motherboard again 啊？时间有过这样快嘛？ And recently, Intel announced the 12th Gen chips, the Alder Lake. Like I mentioned previously in one of the older motherboard videos that I did, Intel processor changed their socket roughly like every 2 generations. So if you want to tap this chip into your PC, you need a motherboard with the correct lubang so it can masuk mahal my bro and sis. Chop, 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 chop. So ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to introduce you guys to the ROG Maximus Z690 Hero motherboard. This time, the LGA 1200 socket is replaced by a new and bigger LGA 1700 socket, which has 500 more pins. The new chipset adopts a new performance and efficiency core architecture, which puts more pressure on the operating system for an efficient and smooth multi-threaded workload. To ensure a seamless performance, the chip uses a technology called the Thread Director, which uses data from the PC to direct the workload to either an E-core or a P-core depending on the need. With that said, 我们看看里面有什么啦。So opening up the box, the first thing that you can see is of course the motherboard lah. Hiya! What else you will be expecting? 哇，有点重。新的东西，那小心一点。The Maximus Z690 Hero motherboard. And then under the tray, you'll get yourself a USB drive and the ROG Hyper M.2 card for more M.2 slots. And then we have ROG keychain, RGB extension cable, ARGB extension cable, Wi-Fi antenna, GPU holder, SATA cables, M.2 screws, Q connector, M.2 Q latch, M.2 rubber package, M.2 pad, and we got a thank you card, collector stickers, oh my favorite, and finally user manual. This one not useless paperwork, this one is zipe, got used. And now, let's move on to the motherboard. The ROG Maximus Z690 Hero has a black and grey build with AuraSync compatible RGB on the chipset. The heatsink features a new animated polymer lighting display on the I/O cover with a dual-layered lighting design. For more RGB, there's an Aura RGB header up here and 3 addressable RGB headers down here. This board uses a 20+1 team power stages rated for 90 amps. Compared to the Z590, this one supports up to 5 M.2 drive including the ROG Hyper M.2 card, 2 PCIe 5.0 slots and 1 PCIe 4.0 slot. And that means you won't be getting any PCIe 3.0 slots anymore, 没有了. Instead of fiddly screws, this time ROG uses Q latch to hold the M.2 drives in place. And also, to make swapping easier, the slot closest to the CPU is connected to a new Q release button that can pop out an inserted PCIe card. In terms of memory, we will be getting 4 dual-channel RAM slots for the long-awaited new DDR5. At the side here, you'll see the new Supreme FX ALC 4082 chip driven by a Saber DAC for high-definition audio. It also has onboard Wi-Fi 6E and a 2.5 gig of Ethernet port with Asus LAN guard. As for the I/O, there are 2 Thunderbolt 4 USB-C Type-C ports, 6 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A ports and a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C port, 2 USB 2.0 Type-A ports, 1 HDMI port, the Ethernet port I mentioned just now, 1 optical SPDIF out port, and 5 audio jacks. And the 2 buttons here are the BIOS flashback button and clear CMOS button. There's also another Thunderbolt 4 Type-C port at the front here, which you can use if your casing comes with a Type-C slot. And over here, we have a USB-C front header that supports Quick Charge 4+, which can charge up to 60 watt at 3 ampere output. For cooling, there are aluminium heat sinks fused into a single block that extends all the way to the I/O backplate. There's also an L-shaped heat pipe that connects the power stages with the main unit. And that's it for the ROG Maximus Z690 Hero motherboard. I hope you guys find this unboxing video helpful and please stay tuned to our upcoming video for more in-depth information about this motherboard. Bye! I'm so excited! excited. Yeah, I got new chip, I got new robot, and new motherboard. Means what? New year, new PC coming.